Any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now. Perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. Well, you can argue this is the single hardest belt in the UFC to defend. The UFC's lightweight division has long been a murderer's row, and this champion's latest challenger looks like he could come through and upset the apple cart.
We were talking to him the other day, and I asked him about the fight. He goes, DC, nothing surprises me, because every time I go in there, I fight the toughest, scariest opponent. I understand my opponent's good, but I'm the champion for a reason, and I intend for it to stay that way.
Seemed like he had a great training camp, a great weight cut, and even though there are definite stylistic challenges in front of him here tonight, told us on Thursday in the fighter meeting, skill for skill, I'm better than this guy everywhere, and I'm going to prove it in a big way in front of this capacity. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Kid Dynamite.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvili is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. He's one of the more offensive fighters in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long the fight goes, to see north of 15 or 20 takedown attempts here tonight. Fighter lands a kick now, a pretty good one at that. Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, so a little bit of a pedestrian start to this fight, about a minute in, not much action on either side. Is that a feeling out process? What do you see?
John, you just woke me up. It's boring in here. Come on, get to work. Press the button. All those buttons. Bang on them and start creating some action. That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless.
Oh, looking for the killing lock now. Might have the guillotine.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position. Now he's got good body position, yo. Oh, big elbow.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. He's got to be careful here. In the half guard. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves no...
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Nice job out there. Let's take a deep breath and relax. Your striking's looking amazing. I want you to keep that going. It's extremely effective. Change your combinations.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready. Ready.
Round two underway. Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
Left hook, yep. Beautiful jab there by the champ. Good jab. Wow, he actually got the takedown.
Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scored it over and over again. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Dvalishvili's back in full mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Great shot from the top position.
All right, setting up for an armbar now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. He's got it locked in.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Dvalishvili. Oh, he's got his back. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Side control now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Final seconds here of round two. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili. And the horn sounds on round 2.
He's beating you on the ground right now on points. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen. We got to get back up to our feet. Your guard is also.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you liked face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Dvalishvili gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Whiffs on that offer. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects. And that... Oh, he's in real trouble now.
There we go.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Dvalishvili's going for an arm here. Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Big ground and pound.
Takes his back now. Dvalishvili's in half guard. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you... How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big left. Seconds to go in this one.
Back in the clinch, look for him to hang on his opponent's head and try to flare at his gas tank.
10 seconds to go in the round. Bleeding from his cheek now. Keep pressing here. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Thankfully for him, he will live to see another round. You saw him get knocked down near the end of the round. If there were 10 more seconds, that likely would have been the end of his night. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
All right, here we go. And back to his feet. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. He passes to half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Dvalishvili's looking to lock up an armbar here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Most fun. He's having his way with him here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Lands with the ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotines. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC.
Setting up a submission. Oh, that's getting deep.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
As many style points as you could produce. Whoa! Yo, wow! That was nasty!
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Merab Dvalishvili.
Oh, take my money, DC. We got a new UFC lightweight champion. This is a belt that doesn't always change hands very often. There's a new king at 155 pounds.
The most exciting moment in sport when Dana White wraps the belt around a new champion.
Yes.